Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25. As I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we have got the barley field to start harvesting. Obviously the whole field is not quite ready yet. This end of it was drilled a month later, so that one isn't quite ready, but it is part of all the same field now. I've joined the two together, so technically it is all one field, even though part of it is slightly pretty earlier than the other side. So we will get the this half of it at least harvested today. And yeah, the rest of it will have to be done in July when that's ready, because it's not going to be ready today. Oh, I want to set the straw to on so that we can get this baled, and then we can sell the bales in the winter. Unless, of course, we get some animals by then, some more animals that need straw. But most likely it'll probably be sold. But it is just extra income, so might as well do it. And obviously this barley is going to be used straight away. It's going to go straight into the chicken coop, because that has actually just run out of food, so they desperately need this barley delivered as soon as possible. So hopefully I can get the whole field done before it rains. I think I will do, because it's not a massive field really. But yeah, I just want to make sure it's, as much of it is done as possible before the rain arrives, so that the chickens have got enough feed to get them through until, well, hopefully the whole field is done, but if it's not done, hopefully we'll get enough barley harvested before it rains, so that we don't run out before it stops raining again, basically, to get the rest of it done. So what I'll do, I'll continue with this on a time lapse and come back to you hopefully when the whole field is done, but if not, when it starts to rain we'll have to stop. I suppose I could slow time down a bit. I might just do that actually, just in case. I'd rather get the whole field done. Yeah, and like I say, I'll get back to you when it's done. Okay, so that didn't take too long. Luckily we managed to get that done before the rain arrived, and here we go. We've got the 14,200 litres of barley, which can go straight into the chicken coop and obviously keep them alive and keep them laying eggs, hopefully for a long time. But obviously we're going to need to get the sorghum harvested as well. We've got a field of sorghum that should definitely need them going through the winter. I don't think just the barley would have done, so I'm glad we did plant the sorghum. And that will keep them definitely guaranteed to be alive all through the winter until the next harvest. Just need to make sure we keep on top of growing some crops that are for chicken feed, because otherwise we may run out again. I think we need to be a bit further over to the right hand side of that silo to get that tipped. There we go, that's it. So I should think it will take most of this, if not all. Let's just see. Oh no, not quite all of it. Still got 5,000 litres, so that's going to go into the silo, and obviously definitely going to be used for chicken feed, but at least now they've got a full trough. Just have a quick look. There we go, yeah, so 9,000 litres it takes in total. Obviously productivity and health has gone right down to 0, which is not good, but I think they'll be alright. I think they'll bounce back because I'm not sure how long they were out without feed, but I think it was probably only a month or two, probably 2 months, which I know it's not good, but it's not quite as well as it could have been. I was worried they would have been out without food for several months, so I think just 1 or 2 months is not too bad, and they will start laying again, I think. If it's anything like FS25 anyway, it won't actually hurt them, it just stops from laying and reproducing. But once they get feed like they have now, they should start to lay again. So I don't think there's any harm done there, just lost a few months of production. Right, so this can be tipped at the silo, and then we'll move on to the next job. We have to check what that will be. I would say we need to get some more wood again for the sawmill, which we'll need this tractor for to do that. Oh, and also we've got these pallets from the greenhouse, although I don't think it's the best time to sell them. I'll just check that though. So we've got, what have we got? We've got garlic and chili peppers. So G, where's G? There we go. No, it's not. January is the best month, so we've got a while to wait, although it's not too bad. The price is not terrible. And chili peppers is C, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. Again, the prices don't fluctuate too much, and they are actually going down all the time, so maybe it's worth selling them now, thinking about it, rather than waiting. I'll drop this trailer off at the silo here, I think, because we're not going to need this trailer again for a while. Well, I say a while, until next month anyway, until July, so we'll leave it there. And I'll go and get the flatbed trailer and we'll get these pallets loaded up. I think we will sell them now. I know I said we'll wait until the best price, but I don't think that... Oh, we've got the mushroom pallets as well. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter too much. I'd rather get some money in, really in the account, rather than waiting for many months. If it was only like 2 months or something to wait for the price to increase, I would probably wait, but because we've got to wait all the way until January, that's quite a long way away, so yeah, I think we'll sell them now and get some money in the account, because we spent quite a bit of money on this tractor, almost 300,000 in fact, so yeah, I'm feeling a little bit poor. We need to get some more money in. And I would ideally like to buy a new combine as well, now we're getting some more fields. But again, a new combine, you're looking at least 300,000, I'd say, for a decent upgrade. I did have a quick look at them in one of the previous episodes, and yeah, they're not cheap, that's for sure. Okay, so I'll park this sort of here, I think. Hopefully that'll be okay. And then we'll get the front loader. We haven't got a telehandler yet. It's something else I'd quite like to get, but priorities are probably the combine first for a telehandler, I think, so we can do everything with what this tractor can do. We can do everything a telehandler can do, pretty much. Obviously not reach as high, but we don't really need to reach that high at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do this on a time lapse, get all these pallets loaded up onto the trailer, and hopefully get them all sold. Okay, we're all loaded up, and it looks like the best price for most things is at the restaurant. So that's where we're going to head to, which is up here. First time I've been up there with the tractor and trailer with such a big load on, so it's going to be interesting. Roads are quite tight and steep around that area, but I'm sure we'll be okay. We've got a nice big powerful tractor on the front of the trailer, so I think we'll manage alright. So let's head up to the restaurant and get this lot sold, which is, yeah, there's quite a lot on here. 11,000 litres of chili peppers, 5,000 litres of enoki mushrooms, 3,000 of oyster mushrooms, and 11,000 garlic pallet, or litres of garlic pallets. So yeah, we'll head up there and get these sold and see how much we get for this. I think it should be pretty good, hopefully. Here we go then, here we are at the restaurant sell point. Let's find out what we're going to get for these. See if we can get them all in the trigger and get them all to go at once. I'm not sure whether we will, but we'll give it a go. Hopefully that will all be in. Let's see. Oh good, there we go. So £42,000, that's not too bad. Would have been nice to get a little bit more maybe, but yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Obviously the price wasn't at its best. I think if we'd waited until January we would have got a bit more than that, but I'd rather have got the money now, put it towards something sooner rather than waiting all the way till January before it to come in. And of course we will get a load more by then, so we'll be able to sell more stuff in January for the best price. That'll probably be the last time I sell the greenhouse products until January though. I think everything we get from now on will be storing and then get that sold at the best possible price in January. But yeah, still pretty happy with that. 42,000 is not to be sniffed at, is it? It's a pretty decent amount of money, so it goes towards the new combine fund, which is, well, I say new combine fund, that's probably what we're going to put the money towards unless something else comes up in the meantime. But my guess would be we'd go for a new combine, I think. So yeah, we need to head back down to the yard now. I think this is the quickest way. It's all a bit of a maze around here. The roads are all a bit narrow and steep around the mountain, but I think this is the way back to the yard. So I'll head back there, and then we'll move on to the next job, which I think we'll be working on the sawmill again. We've got a few more planks I know to load. Probably won't sell them today. We'll probably just get them loaded up ready, and then probably bring some more wood in from the forest with the winch into the sawmill, and that'll keep it going again, because it does use it up very quickly. It's surprising how much it gets through. I was shocked actually just how fast it does process the wood. I'm so used to that small sawmill that we had well, to start with in this series, that suddenly the change from that sawmill up to this £150,000 sawmill, it makes a massive difference to the speed of production. So yeah, we'll head back now to the yard, like I say, and we'll load up these sawmill products onto the trailer and then we'll bring some more wood in.
Don't stop, turn off the lights. Nauseous when I wake up. Don't quit, I fell for you. Don't break it in two. Long time before I knew us two would follow through. Hold out, don't give it up. Good things can come to those who wait. Heart, and Don't wait for magic sparks. Make it work, although we get stuck on the low. Breathe out, we can't forget. Hurts like a bayonet. Could you make me feel we're in this for real? And I want you till trees grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. And all I need is reassurance. All for you. Long time. All for you. I want you till trees grow on the moon. You're a falling star. I wanna fall with you. I want you till it falls out the sun. Standing up for you. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you.
Right, so we've brought quite a lot of wood back. I think this will probably fill the sawmill, I hope. This is quite a big tree here. We've actually got two trees, one big one, one sort of medium-sized tree. So hopefully that will fill the sawmill up. It's enormous. We've got 41,800 litres in at the moment, and then with that, yes, that's filled it the way to take it, which means my tractor's kind of trapped in there. But yeah, it will take it eventually, it's not a problem. I'll just have to move it out of the way somehow. I'll go through this way, that should be fine. There we go, I'm out. So yeah, that tree will be taken when it is needed. Oh, there's still a branch that needs to be removed off that as well. So I better just do that. It's quite difficult to seal these branches because they go under the ground, annoyingly, so you can't actually see where they are. But when they flip over, when you're towing them back, usually they uncover. And then you can get the ones that you couldn't see before removed, which apparently does bring in more wood, apparently. I'm not quite sure why removing branches makes it give more wood to the sawmill. It doesn't quite make sense, but yeah, that's what happens, so there we go. Okay, so I think we'll probably leave the episode there for today. Done quite a lot there, we've got quite a lot of stuff sold, and we've got this trailer sort of part loaded ready for selling this timber. But we are going to get a few more on there before we do eventually take it. There's actually already two more spawned out. There's one more beam pallet and one more long planks pallet have spawned. We've got plenty of room. We've got room for at least another 6 long planks and at least another 6 beams as well. So yeah, loads of room, and of course the short planks as well, which they'll be going to a different sell point though, not the temple, because I think we'd fill that and we don't get paid there anyway. So these can go to the temple next time. Right, so I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.